Washington, D.C. parents, their son and housekeeper. Police saying he didn't act alone. Officers taking in 5 other people traveling with him, but tonight letting them go. And new details of how the crime unfolded. Holiday washout, one of the busiest travel weekends in a decade. Millions facing heavy rain and flooding. Caught on camera, the suspected hit-and-run driver accused of ignoring police. Body cam video showing officers using a taser and pepper spray. The startling discovery at the hospital. And a family bombshell. The scandal swirling around one of the stars of 19 Kids and Counting. The popular show yanked off the air tonight.
From ABC News World Headquarters, this is ABC World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening, I'm Amy Robach. David is away tonight. Let's get right to those breaking details about that arrest in the murder of a wealthy couple, their son and housekeeper in Washington, D.C. Tonight, a suspect is behind bars. Darren Wint facing justice today after a week-long multi-state search. Prosecutors say he is the man who killed the 4 people, then set the home on fire. The chase ending on this Washington street just a few miles from that burning home. ABC's Ryan Smith is there again for us tonight.
Tonight, the manhunt is over. Darren Wint arrested last night and appearing today in a Washington, D.C. court charged with felony murder in the deaths of Sava, Amy, and Philip Savopoulos and their housekeeper, Vera Figuera.
Though Mr. Wint is now incarcerated and he's held without bond, our work is not done.
Police revealing they believe that the crime required the presence and assistance of more than one person. New details coming to light about the timeline of their gruesome ordeal inside that house. The incident began around 6 p.m. Wednesday evening when the 4 victims are held against their will. Later that night, 2 pizzas are ordered and charged to a woman believed to be Amy Savopoulos, who says she has a sick child inside, instructing Domino's to leave them on the porch, ring the bell, and leave. The next morning, an assistant following the direction of Sava Savopoulos leaves $40,000 in cash inside a car in the home's attached garage. Just hours later, the D.C. Fire Department is notified of the fiery blaze. And prosecutors believe all 4 victims were killed after the money was delivered. Authorities identified Wint from DNA left on the pizza, which set them on his trail, affirming today that he traveled by bus to Brooklyn, where U.S. Marshals barely missed him earlier in the week. Law enforcement says he hired a car service to drive him from New York back to D.C., allegedly paying in cash with the stolen money. Then last night, they finally caught up with him. Authorities tracked Wint to this Howard Johnson's hotel, planning on taking him down here. But as they approached, Wint was already in a car, leaving this parking lot with 5 other people. Wint and 3 of them in one car, and 2 others leading them in a truck. Authorities pull out of a lot and quietly tail the 2 vehicles. At one point, concerned, Wint knows he's being followed when they make a sudden turn and head back to D.C. But the task force presses on, Washington police joining in with a helicopter overhead. And after 5 miles, maneuvering between the car and the truck, blocking the road, and arresting the 5 inside. Police say one of those 5 admitting to buying more than $10,000 in money orders. And in those cars, U.S. Marshals spotting what appeared to be a large stack of $100 bills. As for those 5 men and women taken into custody with Wint, all of them were released without being charged with any crime. Amy?
Ryan, many people find that release surprising. Are police giving any reason for letting them go? And could there be arrest later?
No explanation was given, Amy, but prosecutors can elect to charge some or all of them at a later date. As for that police belief that others may have been involved in the killings in this house, no word yet on who that may be.
All right. Ryan Smith with the latest from Washington, D.C. Thank you. And next to the other developing story tonight, a huge stretch of the country facing a very wet holiday. More rainfall records about to fall. Flash flood watches in effect tonight. This Oklahoma lake, one of many whose waters are far above normal levels. Beaches and boat slips underwater, but bad weather is not expected to put a damper on the busiest Memorial Day travel season in a decade. Some 37 million Americans expected on the road, some of them already there on Highway 80 in San Francisco. Rob Marciano with the forecast in a moment, including a frost warning in the Northeast. But first, ABC's Philip Mena in Texas tonight.
Tonight, those 37 million Americans hitting the roads could be in for a washout. This drone's eye view in Oklahoma showing they're just drops away from the wettest month ever. In Corpus Christi, Texas, streets turning to canals, water up to the headlights, this van stalling.
I just assumed it wasn't that deep.
These Good Samaritans using their truck to help push another stuck motorist. In Liberty County, levees breached. That island is Pat Hensey's barn.
We were safe until we got the last couple of rains, and that's really what's got us.
Water levels could take weeks to go down. In Wichita Falls, this now officially their wettest month ever on record. Just days ago, they were praying for rain.
Tonight, those prayers more than answered. As you can see, they've gone from extreme drought to mandatory evacuations.
The Red Cross setting up shelters as an army of sandbaggers prepares for the worst.
Amy, this holiday weekend, people in America's heartland will have their eye on the sky. With rivers already out of their banks, any more rainfall could mean disaster. Amy?
All right, Philip, thanks for the latest. And ABC senior meteorologist Rob Marciano is here now. And Rob, the weekend forecast, you may be holding an umbrella over that barbecue?
Yeah, and unfortunately for that river, it's forecast to go to near record levels as we go through the next couple of days. And they're not the only one. Look at the flood watches from Mexico right up through Missouri, because we're going to see more rain. How much more? Well, Wichita Falls could see another 6 inches. Same deal for Oklahoma City. Houston will get heavier rain on Sunday and add severe threat into that mix as well tonight. Eastern parts of New Mexico, tomorrow into Tornado Alley, then it expands off to the east. Meanwhile, in the northeast, cold air is pouring in. Temperatures 5 to 15 degrees below average. Freeze warnings and frost advisories in the morning, but warm sunshine in the afternoon. Should be a pretty pleasant weekend this holiday.
All right, Rob, thanks so much for the details. We move on now to an encounter between a driver and police officers. The driver failing to respond after a hit-and-run accident. One officer then prodding him with a taser and pepper spray. But it turns out the driver was experiencing a medical emergency, and tonight that officer is off the force. ABC's David Curley with the dramatic body cam video.
Can you see his other hand? Put your hands up!
A driver has already hit another car.
Hands up, both of them!
And knocked down a sign driving the wrong way on a Fredericksburg, Virginia street.
Put him up in the air right now!
But the driver is unresponsive. All three of those officers wearing body cameras. That third officer, Sean Jurgens, moves in and fires a taser.
I don't think it made connection.
When the taser doesn't work, the officer uses pepper spray. The driver's car then rolls over his foot.
Stop it! It's on his foot.
Why no response from this driver?
What are you on, man?
The driver was having a medical emergency, and the officer who used the taser and spray has resigned from the police force, with the lead detective saying the officer's actions were not in compliance with department policy or training, which requires officers to exercise appropriate restraint and good judgment in their dealings with citizens. The driver's medical emergency, which hasn't been revealed, wasn't even discovered until he was at the hospital, and he could still face charges. David Curley, ABC News, Washington.
David, thank you. And next to Nevada, rocked late today by an earthquake, registering at 4.8, shaking buildings across 100 miles. The quake powerful enough to send a crack up this wall in Henderson, Nevada. And near downtown Las Vegas, inspectors looking at this crack in a support on a stretch of US 95, one of the state's busiest. And to California now, and a setback in the oil spill cleanup. Bad weather pushing crews away. Still, the number of volunteers is growing, and tonight, animal rescue teams capturing endangered birds. This oil-coated pelican barely recognizable. And the beach cleanup, a massive effort. The oil slick now covering nearly 10 square miles of ocean and nearly 8 miles of coastline. ABC's Kendis Gibson in California tonight.
Tonight, as workers in protective gear continue the beach cleanup, swift, tough action against the operators of that busted Santa Barbara pipeline. The federal government ordering Plains American Pipeline to suspend operations on the ruptured line, giving the company 45 days to remove and test the part of the pipe that failed.
We still have yet to find the actual release point. At this time, the pipeline has been shut down and contained.
This oil-soaked pelican, the very first rescued bird, getting scrubbed down.
So they're actually using something as simple as Dawn to clean the bird. It'll take upwards of an hour.
Veterinarians saying the oil from this spill used for asphalt, making this situation far worse.
That seems like a very heavy sort of oil.
It's a very heavy, thick, tarry oil. It's a hard product to get off. The washes are taking a long time.
The sea lion caught in the spill now